Greetings. I am your anti-sin representative. These videos are not edited. They are AI assisted and read from script. Today's subject is Part 1, Fornication and Adultery. God's divine laws protect men and women from misuse and abuse, even when the misuse and abuse is self-inflicted. God's divine law states fornication and adultery are forbidden. When men and women are faithfully committed to marriage before sexual encounters, we are truly seeking to secure a partner for life. Fornication is just a means of masturbation, not involving any personal commitment to the other person, no loyalty or dedication. When men and women are engaged in fornication, we are just seeking another person for use of their body to release our craving for sex. Some people think this is an inappropriate subject for children. However, when the parent does not teach the child will learn or find out from other sources, like the street people or the internet. On the subject of masturbation is considered an act one does to his or herself alone. However, we know people have masturbated using hands, gadgets, and most popular usage, other people to masturbate with. When people have sex without marriage, we are using each other for sexual release, similar to a prostitute hired for masturbation purposes. These acts are done without concern for the other person, no inkling of commitment, no future plans, nor a promise of a lifelong marriage connection. These affairs, as they have been called, are temporary. No matter how long these affairs are carried on or how many times committed, they are temporary and are not commitments until death do us part, as it is when married. Oftentimes, fornication involves the birth of unwanted children and broken homes. As we know, women who have been abandoned after pregnancy. God's commandments protect us against promiscuous sex, which fosters disease and emotional disturbance by teaching us not to allow these acts of life-altering instability to enter our lives. Life-altering, unstable behaviors to enter our lives. This message emphasizes a powerful perspective on the protective purpose behind God's laws concerning sexual relationships. The teachings about fornication and adultery in many religious traditions reflect not only a moral stance, but also a divine plan designed to safeguard individuals, relationships, and communities. By committing to marriage before engaging in sexual relationships, men and women create a foundation of trust, loyalty, and dedication. This commitment implies that each partner is valued for our entire whole self, not merely for physical, sexual exploitation or self-seeking gratification. When individuals engage in fornication, mainly we are seeking temporary satisfaction without the willingness to invest in a lifelong commitment. This lack of commitment leads to emotional and psychological consequences, including feelings of emptiness and mistrust. Without a foundation of marriage, which demands accountability and mutual support, relationships built on fleeting physical attraction lacks the depth to withstand life's challenges. Fornication, as described, is a form of self-gratification where individuals use others as tools to fulfill our desires without recognizing the inherent dignity of the other person. This act is likened unto masturbation. Masturbation misses or ignores the higher purpose of sexual intimacy, which is to deepen love, build trust, and bring forth new life within a stable, loving family unit. When God's commandments are taught to children at an early age in an appropriate way, God's law allows children to learn and understand not only proper behavior in sexual matters, but other behavioral skills within the context of respect, right behavior, and commitment regarding the child from learning distorted views of intimacy and other life skills through media or peer influence. Within the context of respect, right behavior, and commitment, guarding the child from learning distorted views of intimacy and other life skills through media or peer influence. By framing sexual relations within the context of marriage, children learn to value themselves and others as more than mere outlets for lustful desires. Children learn to value themselves and others as more than mere outlets for lustful desires. This understanding fosters respect for our bodies and the bodies of others, helping to reduce harmful consequences such as unwanted pregnancy, broken homes, abandonment, and the spread of sexually transmitted diseases. The lack of insight and understanding that people have many good qualities other than sex. These good qualities are disregarded when our minds are focused on lustful sexual acts alone. Many people learn the hard way about the cost of ignoring these divine protections. Uncommitted sex relations result in, again, unintended pregnancies, broken families, and lasting emotional damage. Children born from such union may suffer from unstable home environments or absentee parents, perpetuating cycles of abandonment and insecurity. The purpose of God's commandments on sexuality is therefore not to be restricted or controlled, but to guide individuals toward healthier, more stable relationships. These commandments from God on sexuality are not to restrict or control us, but to guide individuals towards healthier, more stable relationships. This guidance fosters not only individual well-being, but also societal stability, reducing the spread of diseases, creating a more supportive environment for children, and providing a stable foundation for true intimacy. Living according to God's divine commandment, protects us from the instability that accompanies promiscuity and offers a life of divine behavioral security, true love, and a genuine connection committed to marriage. Peace. Please tune in for part 2 of Fornication and Adultery is Forbidden.